Hi everyone. My name is Jack Steele. I'm a junior here at UVM. I'm originally from New York City, so Burlington's definitely a big change for me, and I'm loving it so far, and I hope to be here for many more years. So I wanted to talk a little bit about U.S. energy policy in general, and then specific towards Vermont, because I think that if we look at the trends on a national level, that we can really see ourselves as the leader, not just a leader, but the leader in renewable energy policy. So I just want to harp back to the presidential debates that happened recently, and we heard all this rhetoric about localizing energy. You know, I want to bring energy back to the U.S., and both Barack Obama and Mitt Romney both had this sort of rhetoric about them. And I think that that really harps, this sort of the unspoken story behind that is that for the first time in a while, America doesn't really know. We're kind of scared about the fact that we can't really control all of our exploits. You know, that's sort of America's biggest fear in any foreign policy, is that we don't really have all the power in this situation, and we're sort of relying on someone else for the exportation and importation of fossil fuels mainly. And you know, it also harps on xenophobia towards the Arab world, but that's a whole other conversation that we can have at a later date. But what I came here today to say is that you know, that fear has been projected from a top-down approach, that you know, we don't really have a lid on things right now, and we're trying to localize energy. But in the process of that being projected out, people have sort of thought to themselves that, you know, localizing energy production is really important, so we're not going to focus on the negative effects of localizing energy production. So, for example, you know, the moratorium that went on in New York State, which is pretty near and dear to my heart, on hydrofracking. You know, a lot of New York residents would rather have a local energy source than you know, deal with the negative effects of hydrofracking, have their water being contaminated, just because, you know, we're afraid that we're importing our energy from someone else, and we sort of forget about the fact that there are really serious health effects and environmental effects. So, focusing in on Vermont, I think that we can take that fear, we can take that didn't come out right. We can take that skepticism of importing energy from elsewhere, and really do it right here in Vermont. Because I think that whether it be wind power, whether it be biomass, whether it be the suggestions that people have made, I think that a renewable energy portfolio that uses the trend to want to localize energy sources here, but instead of going out and saying, oh, you know, people are afraid, let's just go hydrofrack and give them the energy that they need right away, we can really think and be methodical, as Keith mentioned, about, you know, really creating a diverse renewable energy portfolio. And honestly, you know, I don't really, I'm kind of a novice towards the wind projects that are going on, but obviously after this I'm going to go up and read about it. But I just think that creating that diverse portfolio that works with the people that are honestly afraid that we might not have energy for many years to come. So thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.
Can I make one just senior citizen comment?